Hey everybody, this is Strategywizard, and yes, I got banned from Board Game Geek. So this actually happened some time ago. In fact, it was probably like 2 years ago. It was whenever all the BLM stuff was going on, riots and everything like that. So I know I'm probably going to get a little bit of hate on this from some people, and other people will agree with me. And you're more than welcome to put in the comments what you think, what your opinion is. So a long time ago, back in 2020, I was on Board Game Geek, trying to have a good time, just browsing, and I saw this post. And this person says, disappointed that Alma Mater has no characters of color. Also, the reviewers missed this. Oh gosh, the reviewers did not point out, the people who reviewed this board game, they did not point out, there's no people of color in the game. Okay, fine. I'm just curious. Let's look and see what Alma Mater is all about. Let's check that out. Alma Mater. This game I knew nothing about at the time that I saw this. Alma Mater has players serving as a headmaster of one of the independent universities in the 15th century. Players seek to strengthen their school's reputation and standing. To achieve these goals, players need to recruit the best staff and students, exchange knowledge with other schools, and become experts in the school's 4 disciplines. 15th century, so it's a long time ago. Well, I'm just curious, is there a way to find out Alma Mater University? Can we find out? I think I remember this is what it's about. It's about the University of Bologna, perhaps. That seems what I remember reading. So it's in Italy. So let's read and see what they say. It is commonly ranked in the first place. In Bologna, Italy. So this game that they're attacking, because there's no people of color in it, it's set in 15th century Italy. So I could not help myself. Now, they had some very strong accusations. She says, we already went down this road with Maracaibo, and I can't believe that Eggert Spiel was so tone-deaf as to try to continue as if black lives don't matter, as if people of color haven't been in this world from literally day one. So this person is basically accusing Eggert Spiel of acting like black lives don't matter. I'm sorry, but that is such a harsh claim. That is so over the top to believe that Eggert Spiel they just don't care about black lives. They just don't care. If black people died, no big deal. That is that was too much for me, and so I commented. Now you'll notice as we go through here, post has been removed by moderator. Post has been removed by moderator. Response to removed post. This post has been removed by a moderator. This post has been... Look at all this. I mean, so much has been deleted. And there's some, of course, the people agreed. Of course, they're still there. And that's hidden probably because of dislikes. Not knowing this game, I think diversity is good. I do know change is slower for some people for many reasons. Now, so again, everyone who agrees, their post got to stay. But as you can see, lots of people got removed. Response to removed post. Post been removed by a moderator. Tons and tons of posts removed, including mine. I made a post. My first one was very simply just, hey, this is my opinion. In my opinion, I can understand why the people who made this game did it. It's an old-time game set in Italy, so the expectation is it's going to be Italian characters. That's very logical. Is it possible that there were some Africans that were there, or some Asians, or some Spaniards that were there in Italy at that university? Yeah, it's possible, but the expectation for anyone going into a game set in old, way back Italy is that it's going to be Italian characters. So I gave that opinion. It didn't seem like a big deal to me, and I brought up the point that, just because a game does not, by definition, need to have representation of every single group. And a good example that I brought up, I'm pretty sure I brought this up, although my post is deleted, so I can't go back and prove it, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned Jambo, and I believe I might have mentioned Kinjin, but I think I mentioned these. Kinjin, set in feudal Japan. I don't expect anything but Japanese characters in this game. I would actually be kind of confused if there was anything else. Or Jambo, I expect only African characters in this game. Now, that's just to make the point that there's a logical reason that Alma Mater would have only white characters, because it's an Italian game. So I brought that up, and they called my post dismissive, and they deleted it, which bothered me. I'm like, I was very polite, and I was just giving my opinion. Why is that a problem? I said, okay, I'll make a new post that's less dismissive, perhaps. I didn't really know what they meant, so I came back and I said, it seems a little harsh to say that Eggert Spiel is acting like Black lives don't matter. It's such a harsh thing to claim. And I just asked, does the original poster actually believe that they don't care about Black lives? Is that what you're actually claiming? Because if so, that's a little intense and it's going a little too far. Well, Board Game Geek decided that post was also too much. I don't remember what reason they gave, but they said, nope, we don't need you in our community anymore, so I am no longer allowed to post because I just tried to address this person's post. They posted something that's going to be controversial. They're coming out saying, hey, let's have an argument, let's have a debate. I just wanted to participate, but as you can see, Board Game Geek goes through and deletes every single person who wasn't just a Black Lives Matter advocate, which, as we know now, Black Lives Matter is, use their millions to build mansions, and they've done all kinds of other crazy things, torn down things, burned things, all this crazy stuff, but that's okay. We're supposed to bow down and pretend like any of this matters. Here's the thing. In my opinion, a game should at least have some rational representation. That's what should happen. Alma Mater, to me, that's a rational representation of the setting. So, it bothered me a lot, and I couldn't help myself but respond, and it got me kicked off Board Game Geek. But my philosophy is this. People have the freedom to make whatever game they want. They have their reasons for making the game the way they want. They have a vision of what they want. They shouldn't have to pander to every single group who's whining and complaining. You just shouldn't have to. But that's what these people expect. These people expect you to bow down to them because whatever reason, the media, leftist, whoever, are basically saying, you're a special group of people, you deserve to have this. Now here's the point. My wife's Black. She's totally on board with my opinion on this. Why? Because she understands. It doesn't matter. This game is set back in 15th century Italy. Why does it matter if there's Native Americans or anyone else in this game? It does not matter. But in Jambo, makes totally good sense. They should all be African people. That should be it. And it is. It makes sense. Now, I'm not saying there's not other games that you could make some kind of criticism, but again, even if you want to make a criticism of a game because it's not inclusive enough, it's their vision. Someone had a vision or a design they liked. They wanted to come up with it. And they did the work. They should not have to try to appeal to everyone else whenever they have an idea of what they want and they pursue it. So I'm already against people attacking someone. They made it. You don't have to buy it. They designed it. If you like it, buy it. If you don't, don't. That's the way I feel about the whole thing. If someone wants to make a game about the founding of America, and they want every character to be Black, or every character to be Native American, or every character to be Asian or Mexican in place of George Washington and all that stuff, they can do it. They can do it. And then they'll see how well it does, business-wise. If it does well, make an expansion, or make a second one. And if not, well, then you just know that that's what the audience doesn't want that. That's the point. Let people make what they want to make, explore their vision, and let the marketplace decide, was it a worthy game or whatever. So that's why I've been kicked off Board Game Geek, and I've been off for quite some time because of this. And I'm not allowed to post, and I don't know. It just blows my mind. I can't understand it. But please comment. Let me know if you think I'm crazy. I know some people are going to think I'm probably a bad person, but I just really wanted to get this out and explain why I got kicked off and how crazy this is to me. I just am totally against the principle here, and I'm against Board Game Geek being so, I guess, hostile against different opinions. I mean, so hostile that they remove people's posts. Like, they should have removed the original post if they didn't. Unless the whole point, because here's the thing, this is asking for people to respond, and therefore it's drawing out people like me who disagree. Maybe that's what Board Game Geek wants. Maybe they want to draw out people like me so they can ban them and just make it to where they just have a woke, leftist bunch of patrons, and that's it. And if that's the case, they got it from me, because I'm glad to be out, and I try not to even go here anymore. Of course, I did it here because, I'm going to this website for this video, but apart from that, I try my best not to go here unless I just need some information, because they have really shown their true colors and how leftist they are. So leave in the comments what you think. Do you disagree? Do you hate me? Do you like me? What is it? What do you think? Am I off base? Let me know what you think, and just curious what you all think. But I look forward to seeing you on the next one.